are you? Hello, everybody. This is Carlos Montero from Paris. A fantastic day in the Olympics. We are so close to the end. This coming Sunday is going to be the final ceremony. But let's talk about today. We have basketball. Dream Team is going to play games. We have sailing. We have weightlifting. We have medal for our people, Argentina and Ecuador and Mexico. But let's go to talk to our correspondents. Let's start with Eduardo Regonesi to see what he's going to talk to us later, but let's go with the headline. Eduardo, nice to see you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Carlos. We were early this morning at Saint-Denis Stadium, Stade de France, practically our second home by now here in Paris. We were following athletics, track and field. We were following the Latin athletes, our own people that were participating. We have mixed results and we're going to be talking about that. We had our cameras, Telesur cameras, bringing you the best races, the best disciplines. We were in the front row and we will have all that information and all that images for you guys in just a second.
I'm looking forward to see all that. A beautiful sky behind Eduardo. Charlie Montero, he was following an Argentine dream in hockey, female, Las Leonas, they lost. They are going to fight now for the bronze. But let's see how was the atmosphere at the stadium. Charlie, go ahead with a brief summary. Then we talk later more.
Hi Carlos, how are you? Women's hockey is almost over because we already have the finalists in the bronze medal match. Netherlands will face China and Argentina will face Belgium. We have some interviews of the games today, so stay tuned because we have more information.
Thank you, Charlie. We'll be back with you in a little while. Okay, Brazilian, they were looking in volleyball. So far it's doing great, Brazil in this Olympics volley. They were waiting to get, they were expecting maybe to get another goal, but it's not going to happen. They are not going to go home with a goal in volleyball. Let's go back to Eduardo Regonesi. He's going to talk about the volleyball, Brazil, and track and field, and a lot of sports going on today, Thursday, here in Paris 2024. Go ahead, Eduardo.
Thank you, Carlos. As I was mentioning, we were at Saint-Denis Stadium, this very beautiful, beautiful stadium. It was built for the 1988 World Cup, where you remember France defeated Brazil on the final with Zinedine Zidane being the hero of the match. This stadium, it's only used for football and rugby during normal times. But now it's the home of all the athletic action happening here in Paris 2024. We were there following our own, and let's start with some information, some results. We have the images, the video for you guys to watch at home. Let's start with heptathlon feminine. We are following Colombian Martha Araujo, who finished 9th position in this competition that has 7 different disciplines. She finished 9th today with a score of 867. Also later on, they had the 4x100 relay on the female side and on the men's side. It was the heats, it was the preliminary rounds to see who makes it to the finals. On the female side, there was no Latin athletes. Jamaica, though they made it to the final, they were going to be competing for a gold medal. On the men's side, we had Brazil and Jamaica competing. None of them made it, but China won their heat. They won it with authority. They did very, very well. China is not one of the powerhouses in the speed trials, 100 meters, 200 meters, but they did very, very well today. Another athlete, one of our own, Mexican athlete, Jesus Tonatiu, from Mexico. He was competing in the 800 race. He won his series. He won by a lot. He is very, very strong finish by him. So he is going to be fighting for a gold medal. Venezuelan Jose Maita, unfortunately, he battled a long way. He was dominating most of the race, but the last 150 meters, 200 meters, he ran out of gas and he was passed, finishing on the 3rd position. But overall, he does not make it. He does not make it through. So the Olympics is all over for him. On the women's side, we had Ivana Gallardo and Natalia Ducot on the throw. Chileans, Ivana Gallardo and Natalia Ducot. Brazilians, Livia Avancini and Ana Silva. Unfortunately, it was a very, very bad performance for her. none of them move it to the final rounds. And Dominican Republic, they're going to be running the 200-meter finals with Alexander Ogando. It's a hope for Dominican Republic to make it another medal, hopefully gold. That's going to be happening later on tonight. Also earlier, we were at another location. We were at the Arena Sud here in France. We're following our athletes. Venezuelan Angelin Venegas on weightlifting. She did very, very well. She finished on the 4th position. Unfortunately, she does not get a medal, but she was very, very close to 3rd. Janet Gomez from Mexico and Jenny Alvarez from Colombia didn't perform as well. Venezuelan athlete, of course, as we said, very, very well. There was an Olympic record on this discipline. I'll give you the name right now. The Chinese athlete, she got an Olympic record. I have it here. 2:41 for China, new Olympic record, gold medal for China on weightlifting. Right after we're done here with you, Carlos, we are going to run on the metro and go to see basketball. The Dream Team, United States, is playing Serbia tonight for one of the semifinals. And on the other semifinals, France right now, it's updated. It's beating Germany on the 3rd quarter, 68-60. This game is ongoing. The winner of this game will play the winner of United States and Serbia. And of course, we are going to be there. The cameras for Telesur are going to be there to bring you the best basketball here at the Olympics with the Dream Team as the main event, Carlos.
Everybody wants to see the Dream Team. Thank you, Eduardo. More information tonight in the Spanish signal at 11 o'clock Paris time, 5 Caracas time. Thank you, Eduardo. And I was telling you before, and Eduardo was talking about Mexico. Mexico had a great day also in diving. Osmar Olvera got 2 medals in 2 different disciplines. First time, a bronze and a silver. President Andrés Manuel López Obrador said, "You make me proud." He wrote a tweet and said, "When you come back, the Olympic athletes who are represented in us so well, they are going to get some money as a reward." But let's go back to, was talking track and field, Eduardo, and we have a segment in this show. It's about legend in the Olympics. And if we talk about a legend on track and field, of course, we are going to think about Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt, he won 8 gold medals in his brilliant career. I hope you remember him because he was one of more rewarded athletics on those Olympics. But let's see his story just in case you've forgotten about him.
The greatest legend of world track and field was born in the Caribbean. In Jamaica, precisely the island that has surprised the world is the home of the fastest men and women on Earth. Usain Bolt was born in Trelawney, Jamaica in 1986. He grew up alongside his brother Wesley among cricket and soccer games in the rural area where his parents ran a store. The young boy's unusual speed caught everyone's attention, but particularly that of his high school coaches, who convinced Bolt to focus solely on running under the tutelage of Pablo McNeil, a former Olympic sprinter. The world was first amazed by Bolt when he won the 200-meter dash at the 2002 World Youth Championships in Kingston, a feat he repeated in 2003 in Canada when he became the youngest junior gold medalist in the 2004 Olympic Games in Athens. He barely made it past the first rounds, but 3 years later he won a silver medal in the 200 meters at the World Championships. The Beijing Olympics marked the beginning of his reign when he climbed to the top of the podium to receive the gold medal in the 100-meter dash, the first in the history of Jamaica. Then, in the 200-meter final, he broke the world's record with a time of 19.3 seconds. On October 16, 2009, as the monarch of the sprint, he also became the fastest man in history, setting the 100-meter record with a time of 9.58 seconds at the World Athletics Championships in Berlin. This record has been in place for 15 years, and no one has been able to equal it. In London in 2012, he won 3 more Olympic gold medals in the 100 meters, 200 meters, and 4x100 meter relay. He repeated the feat at the age of 30 in Rio de Janeiro in 2016. After he turned 31, chronic back pain forced him to retire after the 2017 World Track and Field Championships, with a spectacular record of 11 world titles and 8 Olympic gold medals.
What a character, what a fun person. He said also he's a good football player and he could play, he thinks, in any national team. He was trying to play with Australia, but it didn't work out. Another of the activities of today, it was the pentathlon. Pentathlon, there are 5 activities: pistol shooting, fencing, 200-meter swimming, show jumping, riding, and cross-country. Next Olympics in LA 2028 is not going to be the pentathlon because it was a controversy about the riding section. There was a rider from Great Britain. There were some videos of her hurting a horse, so the Olympics said no pentathlon next Olympic. But now let's talk about another legend of us, Felix Sanchez. Felix Sanchez, Dominican Republic. He did 400-meter hurdle. Let's see how fantastic, how amazing what he did.
Our Dominican sprinter Felix Sanchez achieved 2 Olympic golds in the 400 meters hurdles in Athens 2004 and in London 2012. His time was exactly the same on both occasions, 47.63 seconds. The height of the 10 fences is 91.4 centimeters. Super Felix will have jumped on a firm lot of 20 goats separated by 10 meters in just under a minute. It's one more feat for our people.
Great, our people. That's what we want to show you here with our people from Paris, our people, how well they are doing, the Caribbean. Santa Lucia, for example, that won 2 medals. Jamaica is doing great. Granada is doing also fantastic. And Cuba has been doing also, started slow, but now so far it has 5 gold medals. But let's go now to talk to Charlie. Charlie had the chance to see the field hockey yesterday. Leonas from Argentina, they were fighting, they were hoping to get a goal, but they didn't have a chance. Let's see what's happened. Go ahead, Charlie.
Hi Carlos, how are you? Right behind me, Netherlands took away Argentina's dream of getting a gold medal because they knocked them out in the semifinals by beating them 3-0. I had the chance to talk to the Netherlands coach, and this is what he had to say about the Argentine hockey team. Argentina is a big rival for Netherlands. What do you say about the girls?
Number 2 in the world, so it was fantastic that normally not just normally, but often it had been a final, and now this time it's semi-final. But yeah, Argentina should stay up. It's good for international hockey. It's very good, like Indian in the men's. It's very good for international hockey, global hockey. So and I think they did well, and I hope they can bring back a medal, a bronze medal.
I also had the chance to talk to an Argentine hockey player. Listen to what she had to say as well.
No, yeah, it was very difficult. They are the actual champion, but we know that we train a lot for this. We gave our 100%, and well, we have to play another game, and we want the medal.
And last one, what do you say about all the fans that came here to support you?
No, yeah, they are the best. They are the best because we know that if each person could come here, we know that they will come. But it's amazing. It's amazing the support that we had, everything.
It really was a tough loss for Argentina, but the fans were always there, and this is what they had to say.
Well, I think it was going to be a tough match. I would have liked that this was the finals match. But I mean, sometimes this comes at an earlier stage, and I knew it was going to be difficult. And yeah, either we won or we were going to lose. Yeah, I mean, anyways, it's a great team we have. I'm very proud of them. So yeah, anyways, I'm happy to be here.
Tough game. What's going through your head right now?
No, a bit sad because we expected maybe like a tighter game, but the girls gave everything. Holland was a really good team. So yeah, we are cheering for them always, Argentinian team. It was tough, but what can we do? Let's go for the bronze now.
Well, there you have it, Carlos. Netherlands will face China in the final, and Argentina will face Belgium for the bronze medal match. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Charlie. And Paris 2024 is trying to get the attraction that make young people like teenagers following the Olympics. Maybe the teenagers don't like hockey, they don't like track and field, but they like BMX freestyle. Argentina won a gold medal. Maybe they like skating. And tomorrow is going to be something that I hope kids going to love. It's called breaking. It's dancing, it's acrobatics, it's complicated to explain what it is breaking. Let's see the story.
The urban dance style born in the Paris of the New York Bronx neighborhood in the United States during the 70s and deeply rooted in the hip-hop culture is now an Olympic sport. Just 5 years ago, breaking was recognized as top-level sports in France. With its stylish footwork, acrobatics, power moves, and freeze, the new Olympic discipline improvises battles, the equivalent of a match, to the rhythm of random music which is not known in advance and is played live by the DJ with the animation of a master of ceremonies. Individual or team competitions take place on a 6x6 meter dance floor for about 60 seconds, although they can be extended a little longer. A scoring system evaluates musicality, vocabulary, originality, technique, and execution, taking into account physical, artistic, and interpretative quality. In Paris 2024, the breaking competition will consist of 2 events, men's and women's, at the Place de la Concorde. In each, the competitors, called 16 B-boys and 16 B-girls, will face each other in head-to-head battles, round of 16, quarterfinals, until the medalists are chosen. This Olympic sport has outstanding figures such as the B-boys world champion Phil Wizard from Canada, Japanese Narakai Shiheyuki, bronze medalist at the 2018 Youth Olympic Games and runner-up at the 2022 World Cup, American Victor Montalvo, world champion in 2019 and 2021. Among the big girls, the Japanese Ami Yuasa and Ayumi Fukushima stand out, the former with gold in the 2019 and 2022 World Championship, and the latter with the top title in the 2021 edition. China's Li Qingyi, who at 16 years old won silver at the 2022 World Cup, also stands out.
Before going to the medals, a couple of information about what's going on today. Volley, USA defeat Brazil. Also, it was playing in football. It was a fight between 2 African teams. Morocco, who's been playing football fantastic, destroy Egypt 5-0. Rahimi, you remember him from the World Cup. He scored in this game. He's playing fantastic. They are going home with the bronze medal. Let's go talking about medals. Let's go to see what's going on the medals. China and USA, they are head to head. Right now, it could change any minute. China is on the top. It has only 1 more gold medal than United States, 28 against 27, 70 altogether China, 95 USA. Of course, the 2 have a huge delegation. Australia is doing fantastic, 18 gold medal, 43 altogether. France, the home team, usually the home teams do great in the Olympics. Here, they're doing okay. 13 gold medal is pretty good. 52 altogether. Let's go a little bit up. I want to see Latin America. If you let me do that before we go to the break. Number 1 is going to be Brazil, 18th place, 2 gold, 14 all together. And if we keep going, we are going to see a couple of more of Latin American. Cuba, fantastic, 2 gold, 5 all together, good. Cuba, and I guess and Jamaica is doing 1 gold, 3 silver, 1 bronze, 5 all together. Great. Cuba and Jamaica making Caribbean looking sharp. And this is all for today. Tomorrow we are going to have much more information. Thank you for being with us. See you tomorrow. Hasta la vista, amigos.